Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel! Swaziland is a country that falls in the continent of Africa. And like in other places of the world, wealth disparity exists here as well. More than half of the population barely meets the poverty line, while the Eswatini royal family enjoys every means of luxury. Despite the country nearing an economic crisis, King Mswati III is making the most of his vast fortune. On that note, let's discuss how the Eswatini royal family spends their billions. But before moving forward, make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications regarding our videos. Number 5. Expensive cars.
We also have 3 of King Sopuzo's fleet of cars. So we have here, the first one, we have the Buick, which is a 1937 model.
The population barely has money to meet their necessities, while their king has a fleet of expensive cars. That sounds a little bizarre, right? But that is how things work when it comes to Swaziland. According to research, the country only has 32 cars per 1,000 people. That means that most of the people travel through public transports. To imagine the king of such a country in a Rolls-Royce is unbelievable, but King Mswati III has a bunch of them. Mswati once ordered 19 Rolls-Royce and 120 BMWs, which cost him $24.4. Many journalists even took offense to this, but it seems like the king has nothing more than to spoil himself and his family. Number 4. Private planes. To think that the king only owns a bunch of luxurious cars is a mistake. He isn't only the owner of expensive cars, but he also has a $20 million private plane in his possession. McDonnell Douglas MD-87 is one of his purchases. This beast was given to him by an Indian mining company, but still, that's too much. If owning one private plane was not enough, Mswati bought himself another plane on his birthday. The Airbus A340-300 cost him $16 million. He purchased this airplane from China Airlines in Taiwan. Before the final purchase, the king was informed and warned, but he had no intentions of stopping and went on with it. The people of his country were pretty pissed at this act, as they thought that the king was spoiling himself and didn't care about his people. We feel that reaction is only fair and is justified. What do you guys think? Number 3. Palaces. The king and his royal family have access to many mansions, which aren't only luxurious. Mswati III has made sure that each of his wives has a palace to herself, which means that he spent millions on each of his 11 wives. Not only that, but the king also keeps his girlfriends entertained, as Mswati recently gifted his girlfriend a $15 million home. By looking at how carelessly this man spends his money, you could imagine how much wealth he has. He also gives his wives the money to renovate their homes, and to think that this amount is under $1 million is dumb. Apart from these extravagant palaces, the king also owns state homes, and these homes together cost over $4 million. Lozitha Palace is Mswati's greatest possession, and this is where the king lives and holds his political meetings and conferences. This mansion is indeed one of a kind and is famous for its golden hall. The palace has crystal chandeliers and marbled floors, which makes it even more beautiful and expensive. Luxistic is the other palace that the king owns. It is where the mother of the king lives. Separate homes for each family member? Sounds like a plan. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments section. Number 2. Shopping spree. Along with the king, his wives also make sure that the wealth is being spent carelessly. They enjoy investing money and time in things like shopping and traveling. Once, the people came out on the streets to protest against the king and his wives. You might be thinking about the reason behind it. Let us inform you about it. The 9 out of 11 wives took a charter plane to Europe only for the sake of shopping. It happened one other time as well, when they arranged themselves a flight to the Middle East. According to the reports, each of the king's wives spent $40,000 shopping for their shoes and dresses. Although that sounds fun, it could anger anybody who is deprived of even the necessities. Number 1. Net worth. The king of Swaziland is indeed one of the richest people in the world right now. Don't you believe us? In that case, you guys can go and check the Forbes list for 15 richest people. According to them, the net worth of this king is $200 million. Yes, you heard it right. For a country like Swaziland, their king seems to have all the worldly wealth. Well, that was it for today. Do give us your opinion in the comments section, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys soon with some more fun stuff. Till then, take care and goodbye.